Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable land in the states of New Mexico and Hawaii. This is our preview, our weekly preview of all the properties going live on the website for tomorrow, Friday, Janvier the 29th, 2021. Before we begin on that, guys, some of you may have noticed this past week that we completely sold out of all of our inventory in Taos County. And that, yes, for the first time in 2.5 years, we have no properties in either the Carson Estates subdivision or the Tres Piedras subdivision. All of the people, of course, who are subscribed to this channel are in the know. You're all, no doubt, geniuses. And you had no problem absorbing this information and realizing these properties were sold. There were, however, some people who were a little confused by this. And they would call and they would email and they would say, it says sold, but is it really sold? What? I don't understand that question. Anyway, so we wrote these giant things in red across the top of the spreadsheets. We did it on this one in the hopes that it might mitigate against some percentage, some small fraction of that confusion of those emails and phone calls. Spoiler alert, it didn't. And we still got a number of calls and emails. Point being, guys, it's a popular region. We're working on getting more lots out there. So if you were one of those people, or even if you're looking and you weren't one of those people, if you figured out what sold meant, hold your pants on, because in a couple weeks we're going to have more coming in February, particularly in Carson Estates. I think we got about 8 lots in Tres Piedras, because I think at this point I've spoken to every human being who owns land out there or thinks they own land. And we've bought as much as we can, but there's still quite a few lots that we could buy in Carson Estates. We got like another 30 coming up, I think, in about, I'm shooting for 2 weeks. We'll see. But nonetheless, completely sold out, and a lot of that is due in part to the people who bought land from us this past week. Did you see that, guys? Segue. So special thanks to all the people who bought land from us these past 7 days. This week, that list includes in Taos County, Sarah, Caleb, Jesse, Graham and Sarah, Kashif, and returning customers Will and Debbie, Denise, and Daniel, who bought not one, everybody. He was not satisfied with one. He bought 2 lots in Taos County this week. So thanks to all of them. In Socorro County, Heather and Jacob. In Nye County, out there in Nevada, we sold our one Nevada property to Tia. And believe it or not, guys, the long-standing Grant County property, the one we had listed for whatever it was, $40,000, is under contract. It's under contract this week, guys, for markedly less than $40,000. But what do you want? Anyway, you win some, you lose some, guys. They can't all be home runs. Anyway, guys, going live on the website this week, two properties, because some of us are busy doing 2020 taxes. But boom! First up, guys, in Otero County, we've got this new lot. This one, so by the way, guys, you get lots that have like nice feature 1, 2, and 3. Some of them have nice feature 1, 4, and 5. Some of them have nice feature A, B, and C. You get the point. But not all the properties that we get have nice features 1 through 10 and A through Q. This one does. So this is OTNM-6918, 1.72 acres in the T.F. Smith subdivision, named after the famous explorer T.F. Smith. I'm making that up. Anyway, pre-fence corner lot with power and paved road access, $20,000. $20,000 may sound like a lot, guys, but let me bring this up on a map and show you exactly where this is. Here's the property, and here's Alamogordo, and there's the Walmart. It's 2 miles from the Walmart, okay? So that gives you some sense. Let me drift away from the map for a second, because I never spend enough time on the photos in these videos. But down here in the photo gallery, first off, here's what we got. Power and paved road access. Power at the lot line, paved road access. There is an underground utility box here that's been, I don't know, destroyed by something. But there are underground utilities on the property. Additionally, as we go through this, you will see that not only is the perimeter of the property fenced, but the entire, well, perimeter of the property is fenced. So you've got fencing along the northwest, south, and east boundaries, which means you do not need to pay for an expensive survey. Additionally, check this out, guys. This is the first time I've ever seen this. The property has a built-in mailbox. A built-in mailbox. And this little, whatever it is, Adobe thing, this little welcoming thing to the property. If you're seeing some rubbish there, guys, you're going to see some more rubbish in the photos to come. But the point is that there's a lot of amenities about this property that I really like. And, of course, it's very close to Alamogordo. Very close to town. You're in a developed area that has city water and city sewers. A lot of homes out there that have that. Also, fencing. It's a combination of 2 adjacent lots, and there's actually fencing that separates lot 23 from lot 24. And that, of course, could be a nice benefit for one of you out there who wants to buy this. You're a casual investor. You want to rent one of these lots out or lease it out or whatever. Or even if you've got a small family and you want to be close by, you want to be, mom and dad live on one lot, the kids live on the other, something like that. This will afford you the opportunity to do that. Now, as we get into these photos, guys, you're going to see that, yes, there is, in fact, some rubbish on the property. The satellite photos show a, if you zoom in here, satellite shows a trailer on the property. There's no trailer on the property, guys. That was moved. But I believe in the course of moving that trailer, they left behind some debris. These are the aforementioned underground utilities, by the way. But with that debris actually comes this one really nice feature, and I know a lot of you really like this, which is that there is this cabin on the property. Now, I don't officially know what purpose this served in the past. If this was like a cabin or if this was a tool shed or something. It, too, seems to have its own mailbox and a window. So I feel like it wasn't a tool shed, but I don't know. But the point is that's there on the property, and as with all of our properties, we sell these things as is, so that will become yours upon conveyance of the land. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, guys, a lot of great photos. We had really good weather, really good light that day, but if you check these out, what you will see, of course, is that we've got the property outline here, and just some gorgeous surroundings out here. The mountains off here to the east, just outside of Alamogordo. And, of course, as always, you're about an hour outside of Las Cruces, an hour and a half outside of El Paso, 2 hours from Elafune Butte Lake, and you've got White Sands and Lincoln National Forest really about 15 minutes away, both of them really in your backyard. So a lot to explore, a lot to see, and a lot to do out here, guys. If you are looking for land in southern New Mexico, specifically if you're moving out there, if you're going to be anywhere remotely close to Alamogordo, check out this property. This is a really good one. Rubbish aside, this is a really good one. Anyway, guys, also going live on the website this week, in Cibola County, guys, we got another property in Pine Meadows Ranch, CBNM-0003, 5 acres for $5,000. If you have been visiting the website regularly for any period of time, you know that we get these lots out here occasionally. These are all really nice. I really like these. Our buyers really like these. Of course, they sit close to Cibola National Forest, so they're popular amongst hunters. But, of course, they're also popular amongst those of you who are just looking for land where you can do basically whatever the hell you want and people leave you alone. Cibola County, of course, has no formal zoning ordinance. They defer to the property owners associations. There's one out here. There's one that regulates Pine Meadows Ranch, but they seem to do nothing other or care about nothing other than just collecting road maintenance dues. $50 a year. And then, of course, if you pay the $50 a year, you also have access to the community well. So not a bad deal. Nearest power to the property is roughly about 1,500 feet north-northwest of it. And what you'll see as we get into this is that this property has a bit of what I'm calling a ridge line, kind of a hillside on the southern end of the property. It kind of builds up on that end and then it plateaus. So if you do actually like to build on the land, you could build up top, have some nicer views of the region. Or just like your neighbor nearby home site, just like the neighbor did, he has this sort of dynamic background here. Let me show you this on a map because I'm talking it to death. Yeah, so this is the property right here, roughly a rectangle like this, and it has this kind of sloped hillside here. So if you actually kind of examine this, you'll see it has a bit of a dynamic topography. Obviously enough space to build or park whatever you want, but also a spot up high up here that kind of plateaus out where you can also build or park whatever you want. So both those will be live on the website tomorrow. Additionally, guys, do want to point out, last week we listed a Hawaii property, and the email blast that went out, the link for that was dead. It was a dead link, and I got a lot of calls and emails from people who are rightfully confused, as opposed to people who see sold signs and call and ask me if it's sold. So that one, do want to remind you that is still live and active on the website. Additionally, I had somebody put down deposit on the property, and then we took it off the website for about 48 hours, and then we put it back on the website. So point is, it debuted last weekend, but it spent more time off the website than it spent on. So if you missed that last week, check it out, guys, because, of course, those 1-acre properties in Ocean View Estates, they are really good. They are really affordable. Power, paved road access, ocean views, so on and so forth. With all that said, guys, I believe my weekend is about to begin. So thanks, as always, for watching, and we will see you in the next video.